If I look a little bit warmer and more flustered than usual, it's because I've had to walk just over 9 kilometres from home to get to this point. But here we are at the start of the final section of this Spire Ultra 50k route Recce. It's more like 53k to be fair. We're here at the 45km point today, and we've got about another 8 to go until we get to the finish line at North Wingfield Community Centre. So without further ado, let's get going.
So here we are, carrying on down the hill from Sutton Scarsdale Hall. It's quite a long path down here, bit of a way to go until we meet the next road. So as we get to the gate, we're going to meet the road and turn right, follow a bit of a roller coaster of up and down hills. You can hear the motorway from the left down there, but we want to be heading away from it. No pavement here. So as we go over the hill, you will get a few cars on this section. There's a bit more of a grass verge on the left hand side where you can get out of the way of the cars if you need to. One of those alpaca llamery thingies. So as we round this bend, we're looking over to the left there. You see the yellow field. Cross over where the stile is, and there's a sign there telling us it's 1 mile to Heath village. And now we're dropping downhill again.
Every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.
This is definitely a welcome relief at this point in the race.
I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep trying.
And here we are, we reached the bottom. We just need to cross this little bridge to get into the next field.
What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest.
There we see the round walk sign pointing us straight ahead, so we start climbing again.
I could walk, see, here, I should celebrate. Think I could change my mind, maybe elevate. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.
You guessed it, it's a really long climb this one.
And I pray, I believe in the better days. I'm kinda stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do I work hard or live at my pace? You're only young once, yeah that's all great, but I also want a future where I'm okay. Living life is doing lots of cocaine. Wait no, it's living with no shame. Wait no, it's sleeping in on Sundays.
And there's the gate that gets us out of the field. Gets a bit jammed on the hedge, you need to give it a good pull. And straight ahead where we see the end of a hedge, you need to be on the left hand side of that. You can see a bit of a dry mud path at the moment. We're following this so we end up in between the right hand side of the woods and the hedge eventually.
Yeah, all I need are some better days, 'cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in a better.
There's not much left of the stile that gets us in here, but we see the gap at the end of the hedge, and there's this narrow path that takes us down the edge of the woods. Might get to see some nice bluebells, but there will also be nettles at ankle height on a really narrow path, and yeah, it does get a bit overgrown, this section.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you.
So, having battled your way through there, there's either a stile or a gap to the left that you can use to get out onto the next bit. And this time we want to be on the right hand side of the hedge to find the path along the edge of the next field. Nice simple navigation here as we just keep to the left hand side of the field. You may get surprised by one or two birds leaping out of the undergrowth.
Always have your back. We like all the same tracks. Listen all night in the sheets.
But again, it's a nice easy downhill section this until we reach the bottom and the start of the next climb.
You look great, I like you, I can't wait.
So as we go through here, you may or may not be able to pick out the faint path there. The two tallest trees we see in the middle of the picture, slightly to the left and to the right, we're going to be kind of going straight down the middle of those, just carrying on straight ahead in the direction where we're going. As we reach the verge, you see there's a small tree there that we're passing just to the left of, and a signpost in the middle of that grass verge, and again just carry straight ahead in between the two telegraph poles there. We see a little signpost buried straight ahead telling us to turn left, and we just start climbing up the side of this field.
I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off.
We're getting there, guys. Not too many more kilometers to go.
And when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do.
So as we reach the top of the climb, we want to be turning right to cross the bridge over the bypass. You'll hear the traffic at this point, no doubt. There's a knocked over sign there. You can just about see the round walk sign on it.
Whatever the hell could make me happy, and I don't think you have a clue what could that be. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it.
To the right is Chesterfield, and the left M1 Junction 29.
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something.
So there's a bit of an S-bend before we get to see Heath, the church, and our exit to the village.
I am a rebel, I think they want me to settle. There's nobody on my level. They think that work is too stressful. I think that work is essential. The grind is all in your mental.
More climbing.
Just to be in control of my life soon. All the negativity, man, I'm mid-moon. I don't really
Morning, mate.
need a mask with all I've been through. I've been making changes for the ages. 5-10-year plans are contagious. I attack that shit, I'm tenacious. And if you ain't, get the fuck out of my way then. Got one life, I won't regret it.
So as we reach the road, don't be tempted to catch the bus. It's quite a good place to cross over here. You can see in both directions from this corner, and we want to be on the pavement on the other side ideally.
Something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous.
little side streets to cross here, but we just keep on this right hand side of the main road.
Morning.
And if you've read the course notes, you'll know we're looking for a sign and a dog poo bin on the right hand side. Here we go. Now carry on straight ahead, kind of on someone's drive here. We want to carry on to the grassy bit and head towards the fields.
Always they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Call it suicide of the older generation. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night?
So as we start to leave this part of Heath village, we've got a couple of quite long fields to cross with a big climb and then a descent. Still climbing. Some good views from here though to the right.
I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it.
There's a divider between two fields. Looks like we're starting to head down now.
I think that we've all had enough. Keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough.
Eventually we meet the road that we need to cross. Again, head for the dog poo bin. Follow the sign towards the 5 Pits Trail here. So as we climb rather fairly gently out of there, we'll look at this crossroads where we want to turn right. You will see a round walk sign on that seat to the right, just on the upright, pointing us right. Now we are on the 5 Pits Trail.
Morning, mate.
Nice easy running conditions on this bit. This bit's gravelly though, and it's really steep downhill. Doesn't look too bad on camera, but you're trying to slow yourself down on slippery ground here, so just go steady and head straight towards the bridge opposite. And up what I've always called the Hill of Doom. This is not what you want at this point in the race. If you're still running at this point, you're better than I am.
Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, you grow hard out what you want.
Halfway up the Hill of Doom then, just through this little chicane. And more steep climbing to go.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up,
Carry on straight up here.
today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
So the gradient does gradually ease off, but we're still going to be climbing for quite a while now. Up William Thorpe Mountain, I think one part of it's called on Strava.
Step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration, and if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though.
So as we reach the top of William Thorpe Mountain, we want to take a left here as the path forks. Right would take us to Temple Normanton and Postman's Lane, but left has us carrying on towards North Wingfield.
I'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation.
There's a road bridge crossing over the trail. Just need to carry on under there. And then up the hill that we see on the other side.
Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Plenty of undulations on this section.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Climbing again.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up, really gonna rise to the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, you grow hard about what you wanna be. Step 4.
Bench there that we just passed if you need to stop for any reason.
Morning. Hiya. How mate?
So we approach Wolfie Pond on the left there. You'll see some people fishing quite often.
Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boy, you're left with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the
Just carry on straight ahead here, we're getting there.
I wanna break faces on the
Ignore the turn to the right, that takes you to Grassmore Country Park. We're carrying on straight ahead where the gate is.
grab and then take it.
So we're on the pinky red section here, the Copper Hill Trail, I think it's called on Strava.
Cause we just want retribution. Let's go light up the darkness.
Quite a strong smell of the countryside around this section.
Take to the streets and turn them to a mosh pit.
And we're almost at the road now. This is the exciting bit, we're approaching the final run towards the finish. So as we get out to where the road is, we want to keep on this side, on the pavement, and this is it now, the exciting bit. You're almost there. You should be able to gather yourself for a bit of a jog at this point to get yourself to the finish line. Straight over the side road here.
I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round. Welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head, constantly thoughts jumbled around. Think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative. I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let them win. I'll take a stab, I wanna chase the bag, I wanna wait, I can change all the things.
Almost at the community centre again now.
The rest I got an itch to scratch.
There was a marshal here when I ran, just telling me where to go for the finish. So fairly simple directions. We're almost there now. There's going to be a path branching off to the left any second. If you get to the bus stop sign, you've gone too far. Turn left here, and we can see the start of the actual final straight and the run to the finish line. We turn right, the community centre and the car park. Directly ahead, you'll see the finish line, the archway to run under, people clapping and cheering as you do this final section. And we're very, very almost there. Such a relief at this point, but I'm sure you've had a great race. And there we go.
Here we are then, guys. We've reached the end of this incredible trail race. Spire Ultra, 50k, just shy of 53 kilometers in all, depending how many detours you take. Highly recommend it to anyone thinking of trying it. And if you want to use the videos to check out the route, this is the final one, the 10th in the series. The rest are all available on my channel. So thanks so much for joining me on this and all the other Recces. I've had a blast recording them. Managed to jog a bit today, the knee's a little bit better, not quite enough for me to do the race, so I will be here helping out, volunteering. I think I'll be at checkpoint 5 giving out the water. If you pass by there, you should see me, as well as being around at the start. So look forward to seeing some of you there. And as for me, I'm going to head home now, get some well-earned breakfast. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you soon.